Tales of Toronto: The Life and Death of Debby. Zebby. Debby.
What is it then?
It's Debby!
Haha, Deb's in the cut. Let me find out. Deb's offside.
Drake's a fucking peon, bro. Drake knows I run the city over here.
Don't pull up to my crib on game day talking about you're gonna sauce me and shit.
Only.
You cursed my whole jumper today, like.
I swear to God, if I catch Drake laughing, yo, you already don't know what's gonna go on with him. Like, you already know, like, I'll murder that kid, are you dumb?
I'ma catch a homie, pop out at your party.
If you've ever found yourself scrolling through viral videos of odd moments from Toronto, chances are you've encountered her face. The unfiltered, often chaotic moments of a young woman going viral on social media captured the attention of many, earning her a degree of internet fame that would be hard to replicate. That woman was Debby from Toronto, whose real name was Alexis Matos. Her tragic death in 2021 sent shockwaves throughout the city, leaving people to reflect on the darker truths hidden behind her viral persona. Debby's life story is a cautionary tale about the perils of seeking fame in the age of social media, the ethics of viral content creation, and the exploitation of vulnerable individuals for entertainment. Debby's rise to prominence wasn't the typical route to fame. She wasn't a polished artist or an influencer with a carefully curated online presence. Instead, she was thrust into the spotlight in 2018 at the age of 15 through videos posted by local social media outlets known for showcasing viral moments from around Toronto. These videos painted Debby as a wild, unpredictable figure, a teenager with an unfiltered attitude who often found herself in public confrontations and outbursts.
But real shit, I'll steal your man from you, you ugly.
Wait, who's that? Chromas?
Public confrontations and outbursts.
But real shit, I'll steal your man from you, you ugly. Yo.
Shut the f up, Debbie.
Her antics weren't always flattering, but they were undeniably compelling. Many of the videos that propelled Debby into the spotlight featured her having emotional breakdowns or public freakouts. Some showed her getting into fights with strangers, while others captured her rapping in a raw, unpolished style that defied expectations. One of the most infamous videos of her made its way onto World Star Hip Hop, the notorious American website known for posting viral videos of fights and outrageous moments. In the short clip, Debby can be seen getting into a fight with a boy who throws her to the ground and spinning back kicks her in the face. The kid would later post a message to his Instagram with the caption, "If you're gonna act like a man, get treated like a man." In Toronto, Debby became something of a local legend, her antics drawing both mockery and admiration. From her controversial use of the N-word,
What game? You never had game, nigga.
to bizarrely proclaiming herself as Somali,
Do I look white? No, I'm Somalian, nigga.
Debby's actions left many questioning her motives
Somali.
and identity. Her unpredictable
What
life
if?
seemed to attract chaos, and separate viral incidents, she was pelted with fireworks, doused with water, and even slapped in the face, moments that both shocked and entertained the internet. Debby's notoriety reached a new peak when she appeared in a Nelk Boys video, a massively popular Canadian content group.
I'm a fighter too, so if it was ever serious beef, you would have got knocked out.
The video garnered over 7 million views, exposing her to an even larger audience and cementing her as a viral internet personality. Amid the turbulence, Debby made sporadic attempts to shift her narrative. She began working out, sharing glimpses of her fitness journey, perhaps as a way to reclaim control over her life. In a surprising move, she also attended Black Lives Matter protests at Dundas Square, a gesture that added yet another layer to her complex public persona.
Because I'm talking facts, Black Lives Matter.
The videos of Debby were like a car crash in slow motion, hard to look away from, but painful to witness.
Yo,
Many people found
that's
themselves
crazy.
laughing at
That's
her
a
behavior.
crazy, what is it, a metaphor? Why do I just stutter like this? What is my first stutter in the stream? I meant to say a metaphor.
Unsure of what to make of this unpolished, raw personality
That's
who
crazy.
seemed to be simultaneously entertaining and tragic. But as much as people mocked her, they couldn't seem to ignore her presence. In fact, her fame grew quickly, and Debby became a fixture in Toronto's viral video scene, often seen as a comedic figure who captured the essence of the city's raw street culture.
I follow you on IG, yo. You're a gangster chick.
I already know what time it is.
Her online persona quickly gained a cult following. Fans, who referred to themselves as the Debby Gang, flocked to her social media pages, eagerly consuming every piece of content she posted. Debby, with her brash attitude and unfiltered commentary, seemed to embrace this attention, turning her viral status into a music career. She began releasing diss tracks, calling out other artists, including rapper Lil TJ, who once had a highly publicized altercation with Toronto rapper Top 5.
TJ, you don't want no party. I be with somebody, and we off the mall.
Are you dumb? You don't want no Polly's. I'm with the Molly. Are you dumb? She said she's Somalian too, by the way.
But Debby's most audacious move came when she showed up at Drake's house, trying to challenge the rap star to a basketball game. Drake responded with a humorous Instagram video, acknowledging Debby's antics but brushing off her challenge.
Trying to tell me to leave because Drake didn't want it. Drake knows I could crush him in ball any day. Drake's a peon, bro. Drake knows I run the city over here. Come on now, Drake. Come outside, fam.
Someone said whoever drove her to Drizzy's house is top instigator. Bro, what? Nah, I should get the Addy.
Come outside, fam.
You don't pull up to my crib on game day talking about you're gonna sauce man and shit. Like, you cursed my old jumper today. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like all that energy, like negative energy, man. Keep that energy away from me, man. Stop pulling up to man's crib when they have games to win and shit.
Debby later followed this up with another video, this time calling out Drake for being a culture vulture and threatening to pack him up.
Yo, Wagwan, you guys already don't know. Like, what's Drake on? All he knows how to do is steal man's lyrics. Like, yo, I swear to God, if I catch Drake lacking, yo, you already don't know what's gonna go on with him. Like, you already know, like, I'll murder that kid. Are you dumb? You already don't know. 10 down shit out here.
The fact that she was being both ridiculed and admired only fed into Debby's larger-than-life persona. She was the kind of character who captured the public's attention through her outrageous behavior. She was a person who made people laugh, made people shake their heads in disbelief, and made people question the ethics of the social media world. She may have been playing a role, but as her fame grew, it was clear that something was deeply wrong beneath the surface. Debby was open about her difficult upbringing and how her childhood was stolen by those meant to protect her. She recounted how her own father raped her, and at his worst, brought strangers into their home to do the same in exchange for petty cash.
Oh my, I did not know that. Yo, nah, I can't even using this. This is not my fault. What?
To her, this wasn't a horrifying anomaly. It was routine, a cruel version of normal. When her mother lost her battle with cancer, any remaining sense of security disappeared. She drifted between foster homes and the unforgiving streets, never knowing where she belonged.
She's 5'6". Oh, she was last seen in Kingston. No photo. She's 5'6", brown hair, black, green eyes. Green eyes. Wearing a black Raptor shirt, black skirt with a ball out. Right on it.
Desperation led her down a dark path, and soon, opiates became both her escape and her prison, numbing a reality too painful to endure. She often spoke about her battles with mental health, depression, and substance abuse, sharing her pain with her followers on Instagram Live. Sadly, the pain was too much to bear. From self-harming to popping an excess number of painkillers on live streams, Debby began publicly displaying signs of being suicidal. It was a cry for help, but the most tragic part about this situation is how the public reacted. Instead of getting her the help she desperately needed, they encouraged her self-destructive behavior. They laughed at her, pushed her to the edge, almost as if it was like a game to them. As Debby's fame grew, so did the criticism of how she was being treated by the very platforms that helped her rise. While outlets like 6Buzz or Scarbuzz provided a space for Debby to express herself, many feel they also perpetuated a cycle of exploitation. Critics have pointed out out that media platforms often prioritize the pursuit of clicks and views over the well-being of the individuals they showcase.
That's crazy.
In the case of Debby, her vulnerability became the content that fueled her online fame. Despite the harsh realities of her life, many fans still viewed her as a figure of entertainment, laughing at her antics without recognizing the complex person behind the videos.
Wagwan, mafia shit. Mafia shit.
Social media expert Dr. Evie Saras pointed out the ethical responsibility that
Social media expert? I never heard. But what? Time out, bro. Let's see what you gotta say.
lies with media outlets in these situations. The media knows what content will get clicks and comments. That's all that matters, not the content itself, but the response. That is exploitation. Dr. Saras further noted that Debby's situation was a cautionary tale about how media platforms profit from personal pain and trauma. In many ways, Debby's story reflects the disturbing trend of social media platforms exploiting the vulnerability of individuals for the sake of entertainment. Videos of Debby were often shared without any consideration for her mental health or personal struggles. Instead of offering support, fans and followers turned her pain into entertainment, viewing her breakdowns as spectacle rather than signs of deeper issues. While she continued to receive attention and gain followers, Debby was left alone to grapple with her demons. Debby's rise to fame and the way she was treated online reflects a larger issue in today's media landscape. Social media fame, often achieved through the sharing of raw, unpolished moments, can come with both incredible attention and intense scrutiny. In Debby's case, the very platforms that gave her visibility also exposed her to ridicule and ultimately contributed to her spiral into deeper struggles with addiction.
See? Yo, I don't understand how rap is. Debby,
Hey, bro.
Debbie,
Yo, what's
I'm
foolish?
a gift, Debbie.
What's foolish?
What?
Wait, what?
I'm a
Foolish.
gift, Debbie.
Holy.
What's foolish?
What? You, Debbie,
No.
you asked me where foolish is?
Yo,
The
yo.
Wi-Fi sucks. She asked me where foolish is. He's in heaven. Inshallah, he's the best. You're in the alleyway. Debbie, you are going to hell. Yeah, wallahi, Debbie's death is going to be a drug overdose. Remember I told you that. A drug overdose? Wallahi, she's going to pass.
Debby's very public downward spiral drew grim predictions from those around her. Toronto rapper Top 5, a figure well-versed in the city's street culture, publicly predicted that she would die from a drug overdose, a statement that reflected the harsh reality of her struggles. Unfortunately, he was right. On November 2nd, 2021, Debby would pass away from a fentanyl overdose at a Toronto homeless shelter. She was only 18. News of Debby's death hit the Toronto community hard. Many fans, who had once found humor in her antics, were left shocked and devastated by her passing. Just 6 days before her untimely death, a chance encounter with Toronto influencer Saif Shawaf became Debby's final on-camera appearance, a heartbreaking moment that now feels almost like fate. In the video, the visibly intoxicated teenager opened up about her life, one scarred by homelessness, addiction, and the haunting trauma of sexual abuse. It was a cry for help, Shawaf said. That day, Shawaf had been outside the Eaton Center, offering $100 to anyone who could make him cry. Among the crowd, he spotted Debby, a face he recognized immediately, unaware that this fleeting moment would become part of her tragic final chapter. Honestly, I think it was God's plan for her to share her story and her truth before she passed, Shawaf told the Toronto Sun, reflecting on the raw and emotional exchange.
Bro, I've been in and out of group homes my whole fucking life. I'm at a point where I'm just fucking tired of everything, you know what I mean? I've never had nobody there for me. They just fucking kicked me out on the streets.
People know you online and
Yeah, but they might know me, but you think they really fuck with me? And I get told the fucking of my life almost every fucking single day.
what about family? Like family, brothers, sisters?
Mom died because of cancer. My dad raped me as a fucking kid, you know what I mean? My family never cared. My dad would let random guys come in to come and fucking touch me. He didn't give a fuck, man. Yeah, that's why I'm so fucked up mentally. Yo, guys, can you keep it moving, please? Like, fuck.
bothering you?
Fam, I can't do nothing without people trying to put me now, you know what I mean?
Are you good with like money and stuff?
I'm broke. I legit have 0 cents to my fucking name, fam.
How about getting a job? Is it difficult?
Because of face tats. People don't want to hire people with tats on their face and shit, you know?
A lot of people are gonna see this video. What do you want to tell people? What do you want to share so that you can start going on the right path and kind of find your way?
Wow,
What do you want to
that's
tell
kinda
people? Because I know you get a lot of hate online, and maybe
this video
that's
so
what's
violent?
causing all this.
I'm a kind-hearted person, and I hate people that just judge people off of what they see off of social media, you know?
Okay, well, I really, really hope that you figure out what's going on, and I hope that you find a way to find happiness, peace, and love in this world. And I don't know what to say. Like, I feel so bad to see you this way, to be honest. And I hope it gets better.
It is what it is, G.
All right, you need a hug?
Put like $5 on you so I can go grab food. If not, don't worry about it.
Okay, I don't have 5, but I have 20. Just please don't spend it on
I
drugs.
swear to God, I won't.
Just spend it on food, okay?
Yeah. I hope.
A GoFundMe campaign was quickly launched to raise funds for her funeral, with thousands of dollars pouring in from those who wanted to give her a proper send-off. However, the GoFundMe campaign was soon embroiled in controversy. Organizers discovered that the city of Toronto would cover the funeral costs for those without sufficient funds, and donations were refunded. The tragedy sparked an outpouring of support from both fans and former friends, with people reflecting on her life and the role that social media had played in it. A memorial tattoo, commissioned by her close friend Matthew Ward Jackson, was one of the more poignant tributes to the young woman. The tattoo, a black and gray realism portrait of Debby, captured her essence as she had presented herself online, reminding everyone of the person behind the viral videos. The tattoo was more than just a tribute, it was a symbol of Debby's legacy. For Jackson, who had known her personally, the piece represented the impact Debby had on his life and the lives of others. She was a very special and unique person, Jackson said. She still has a lot of pages in her book to be told. The memorial served as a reminder that Debby was more than just the viral figure people saw on their screens. She was a person who had dreams, struggles, and a story that deserved to be heard.
Yeah, that's true, because I guess they do post a lot of, repost a lot of people's things.
Especially with the content that I give them and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they make bare money off of me, you know what I mean?
No, that's true. You're on there, like, if you're scrolling through, you're on there, like.
They used to post me almost like every week.
Yeah, they're on there, like, you're on there.
Fans and friends alike continued to mourn her death, but they also used the occasion to reflect on how her life had been portrayed online. Many fans took to social media to express their sorrow and frustration, calling out the media outlets that had played a role in Debby's exploitation. Toronto news outlets got blood on their hands, so much blood, one person wrote.
That's true.
The news about Debby is really sad, especially when it was obvious Shorty needed help with her mental health and addiction, and people were just making fun of her the entire time, wrote another Twitter user. Meanwhile, Keep Six Solid, one of Toronto's top blog pages, resurfaced a message he posted on his Instagram story back in 2019, at the peak of Debby's notoriety. It reads, "All this madness with Debby needs to come to a stop. To all the pages that keep posting her, reconsider it please, or you'll be to blame when this little girl dies. I've chosen not to partake in the posting of Debby videos. Get her some help, people." These words echoed a sentiment that many people had felt. While Debby was a viral sensation, she was also a young woman in need of help that was never truly given. Known for frequently featuring Debby in viral videos that many viewed as exploitative, critics accused Six Buzz of perpetuating her struggles with addiction, homelessness, and mental health issues for entertainment. In the wake of her passing, multiple petitions emerged calling for the shutdown of the page, with thousands signing to demand accountability for what many perceived as a toxic culture that thrives on mocking vulnerable individuals. The intense backlash prompted Six Buzz to reflect on its practices, with the platform vowing to approach sensitive topics more responsibly moving forward. As public pressure mounted on similar platforms to reconsider their roles in perpetuating harmful content, Scarbuzz, another Toronto-based blog page known to frequently mock Debby, deactivated less than a week after her death and hasn't been seen since.
That's crazy.
Debby's death, while heartbreaking, has sparked important discussions about the intersection of social media, mental health, and addiction.
other
It
side
serves
of
as a
Toronto.
cautionary tale about the dangers of seeking fame at any cost and the responsibility we all have in how we engage with content online. As fans continue to mourn her
It's
loss,
crazy.
many hope that Debbie's story will encourage a shift in how we approach viral fame. It's a reminder that behind every viral video is a person with real struggles, real emotions, and a life that is far more complex than the 15-second clip we see online. Dr. Saras summed it up pointedly in her statement to Yahoo Canada. We have to remind ourselves, and in turn remind media platforms, that we don't owe anyone access to all of us. We can keep something for ourselves. Boundaries are good. Though Debbie may be gone, her story is far from over. It's a story that continues to resonate with those who knew her and those who watched her from afar. Perhaps in her memory, we can all take a moment to reflect on the kind of content we consume and the kind of media we want to support.
Right. That's crazy. Unfortunately, she passed away. Man, may she rest in peace.
I'm going hard, I need to go again. They call me slipping, fucking once, but I don't slip again.